Hello, Gabby Turner here. Welcome to this pick a card reading in which we're going to ask if your person of interest is jealous over you. So we're talking about romantic jealousy. So this is a romantic situation or a romantic connection, if you will. And are they currently jealous regarding you? In general, do they get jealous over you? So we're going to be understanding more of their mindset as it comes to that topic. We have 3 options to choose from, and they are represented by these gemstone cards. The first option is called Hiddenite. So that's option number 1, this blue and clear stone. And option number 2 is Amber. And option number 3 is Rose Quartz. All right, so those are your 3 options. The gemstones are mentioned by name and the timestamps below in the description box. So we have number 1, the blue stone, Hiddenite. Number 2, the amber stone, Amber. And number 3 is the Rose Quartz. So go ahead and get in touch with your intuition. Choose your timestamp or timestamps below, and then I will see you at your reading. Group number 1, you chose the Hiddenite. Beautiful stone. I'm not super familiar with it, but it's very pretty in this image. So we're going to get into it. I will say I just now I split the deck, getting ready to shuffle, which I'm about to do now. And I got the Devil card in the Page of Swords. So I feel like this is a yes, even before we get started. But let's find out more about it. I mean, the impression that the Devil and the Page of Swords gives me is not only are they jealous, they're really very strongly motivated to find out what's going on with you, who you might be talking to. Are you hooking up with anybody else? Like, they're very curious about you. I think at the same time, it's like, you know, now we have the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. Like sometimes, because they're kind of off kind of doing their own thing too. Like I do feel like they have attractions to other people, and I'm just being honest with that, about that. So you're not always on their mind, but when you are on their mind, it's like infatuation, kind of really motivated to find out what's going on with you. So they get periods of jealousy is what it feels like to me. It's like all of a sudden onset of very strong, I'm getting lust and attraction and like wanting to know what's up with you. I think at the current moment, like this exact moment, they're not feeling jealous. So this is a moment when they're not feeling jealous. They do think about you right now, though. They're kind of wondering, currently, they're not wondering about you in a jealous sense, but you're still on their mind in the sense that, I don't know, they're kind of trying to figure out, they feel like maybe you're going through a difficult time in your life with this 8 of Cups reversed, but they're like, are you getting through it? Are you getting through this tough time in your life? They're thinking that you might be struggling to get through a challenging moment in your life. I kind of feel like they are kind of looking over at you. They're doing well in their own life, or that's how they're perceiving that. They're like, well, I feel like I'm probably in a much better place in my life. I'm pretty happy right now. Things are going well for me. I'm not really sure if the same is true for group 1. Now, just because they are assuming this obviously doesn't mean that it's true, but this is their current mindset. And I feel like they are having a lot of empathy, but it's like empathy, like, you know, they feel like they've been through a phase of their life where maybe like you, or like they're currently perceiving you, that they weren't doing so well and that they were able to overcome it. And yeah, I do feel a lot of empathy. King of Cups here. They're really hoping the best for you. They're wishing the best for you. I feel like it's not really jealousy currently because their strongest motivation, I mean, their strongest mindset is like, wow, I don't think you're doing well. Like they might think you're depressed, or like just going through really challenging circumstances, trying to get out of a bad period in your life. So there's really nothing for them to be jealous of, because they're perceiving you as being in difficult circumstances. They're not perceiving you as like going out and like hooking up, or you know what I mean, or like flirting or anything like that currently, but that there have been times when they've gotten jealous in that way. And what is it? What is it that makes them feel that jealousy? Got a lot of reversals here. What is it that makes them feel the jealousy when they do? So when they feel that jealousy, they are the High Priestess reversed, and they feel that you are the Page of Swords reversed, and the shared energy is the Ten of Swords reversed. I think on their end, they're like, I'm being an open book. They get jealous when they are being an open book, but you don't seem interested. I don't know if there's another way to say that. It's like sometimes they're like, hey, I'm here. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to, you know, deliver all of my honesty, you know, but like, why aren't you interested? That makes them think that you are not that interested in them, that you don't really have the same level of feelings, because they're like ready to get cozied up to you in a way. But I don't think it comes, I feel like the issue is that when they think that they're like an open book and ready to get like, hey, let's have a open-hearted conversation, you know, and like open our hearts to each other. I don't think that you are seeing that. Like, it's not coming across to you. It's not, to you, it's still much more elusive, but they're not realizing that. They're thinking that they're like presenting with that like total green light, like, hey, like, I so want to spend time with you and get to know you better and like have fun times. But it's not coming across. Like, to you, it's very much not obvious. So anyway, it seems like there's a lot of, and especially with that Ten of Swords, it's like there's a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication, wrong assumptions that are being made of each other's intentions. But they do feel like you are a very attractive person. I think that they just feel like romantically you're not choosing them. Yeah, the Lover's reversed. It's like you might be attracted to them, but they feel like you have options and you're not choosing them. And they feel like you're not choosing them because you see them as some sort of liability. Like, group one is too smart to choose me. But yeah, the jealousy that they feel sometimes, you know, I feel like this person, they do try to present themselves to you with a lot of confidence. And when they're doing that, when they're coming across as super confident, those are the moments when they're really trying to connect with you, but they feel that you are a little bit cold or like standoffish. And I think what's happening is maybe you could be a little bit insecure in those moments with the Eight of Swords. Like maybe you're like, oh, why are you being so confident around me? I just feel like the two of you are very confused. Like you both have feelings for each other, but there's a lot of confusion here. I feel like both of you struggle to see the level of attraction that the other one has. Let's just ask, like, where is this going from here? Like, is the confusion going to clear up, or like, what's going on here? Where is this connection going? Because it does seem with all of that confusing energy, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, they are coming through as the High Priestess again. I feel, and you're the Queen of Pentacles reversed, like I feel like there's something about this person that just doesn't make you feel very settled or safe. It's like, it's hard to know. It's so difficult to understand where this person is coming from at any moment. Like, their energy seems so iffy, you know? Some people are like that. They're just very, very, very hard to read. I think that you're trying to read this person. I think that any reasonable person would come to the same conclusions that you are, right? They believe that they're coming across as interested and an open book at certain times, but like, they just aren't. And if other people were in your shoes dealing with this person, they would feel the same way that you do. So I think it's very difficult for this to really go anywhere, because how are you ever going to understand each other? It's like, whew, a little storm there. Like, there is a strong attraction between the two of you, but it's, I think it's just that. It's an attraction. It's a sort of attraction that comes in bursts. I think that's what that burst of wind hitting my car was. Like, there's a burst of attraction that erupts between the two of you, and then maybe you both go about your own lives and kind of forget about it for a while, and then there's another burst of attraction when you encounter each other again or something. But it just comes in these bursts. Like, there's a lack of consistency. And I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles reversed, like, that doesn't sit well with you, because you would rather be the Queen of Pentacles upright. Like, you would rather have the consistency, because that would help you to really understand, you know, where is this person coming from? Like, and they're going to continue to be elusive. What gives them that High Priestess energy? Like, what's going on with them that makes them so elusive? For one thing, I think they like to keep people at a distance. They do have some level of self-awareness of that. They're not totally lacking in self-awareness about keeping people at a distance. They prefer to keep people at a distance, and they prefer to keep people wanting more. So yeah, they will come across as like warm and like talkative sometimes, but then they'll do something where they switch it up, and it's like, I want to keep you wanting more, but I also want to keep you at a distance. I feel like, yeah, it's a little bit of playing a cat and mouse game to them. They like playing that game of push and pull. I'm going to come closer, and then I'm going to pull away. I'm going to push away. I will always keep you wanting more. You know what? They like to get you sort of addicted to them. And I feel like, I was just asking the cards, is this something they do to everyone? No, this is specifically towards you. It is reminding me of gambling. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune can refer to gambling, but it's like, you give people just a hit of a win, right? And then they want to keep playing. They want to keep playing the game because they're like waiting for the big payout. I feel like that's where this person is stringing you along. They are stringing you along. The reason they're doing that is out of their own insecurity, because they want to ensure that you are going to remain the one that is more attracted to them. They don't ever want to be in the position of being more attracted to you, group one, than you are to them. And so they're playing this game of stringing you along, of always keeping you wanting more, so that they can, in their mind, this is how they're going to make sure that you are always the one who wants them more. And what is their motivation be behind that? It's just what allows them to feel more peaceful. They don't like how it feels if they're more emotionally invested or more attracted than you are. I don't think that this person is really seeking a relationship with you or anyone. I think they just have a relationship with themselves. But they do like this attraction that they have to you. That makes them feel good. They would like to maintain that. And this way that they act is their way of going about maintaining that attraction. Or so they think, you know, like at some point you might just get over it. What does group 1 most need to know about this connection? Well, I think you most need to know that this person will always, their attraction to you will always be renewed. I know I talked about those bursts of like it's like a wind, a burst of wind coming in, blowing in your direction, you know. They keep coming back to you time and time again. Their attraction to you keeps coming back. And it will continue to so long as you are emotionally responsive to that. If this connection is causing you anxiety, it probably is better to kind of cut the cord and let go. If you're comfortable with it and you're like, well, whatever, occasionally we have this burst of, you know, the attraction flares up and then it dies down. It's whatever. It's okay with me. Like, I'm not expecting much to come of it anyway. If that's your attitude, then fine. But like, if it is really causing you anguish or anxiety, in that type of situation, the best thing to do would to try to cut the cords. Just release the emotional attachment to this person altogether, because so long as you have an emotional reaction and response to them when they try to tug at your energy again, it's just, the cycle will never end. The cycle is never going to end. For some of you though, I do feel like it might be kind of an enjoyable thing, just if you see it for what it is. Like, okay, they're kind of cute, I'm attracted, they're attracted to me, like, it's fine, you know. Like, if you can view it that way, and just accept it for what it is and not be bothered by it, then you know, then it's nice. It's, you know, there's someone out there, and it maybe makes you feel good from time to time to feel that jolt of attraction when it does come. So I hope that was helpful, group 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. All right, group 2, you chose Amber for your gemstone card, and we're going to be finding out, is this person jealous regarding you, romantically jealous? And are they jealous just in general? So let me give a good shuffle here. I'm kind of picking up a vibe of this person, but let's see what the cards say. Are they jealous about you? Such as like jealous of your interactions with other potential romantic partners, that type of thing. Are they having romantic jealousy? Strong yes, but it's coming across in a friendly way. This is, because all of the cards are, it's a yes because all of the cards are upright, but what I'm also getting here is, you know, some people can be kind of a-holes when they're jealous, and they can like be rude about it or whatever. This person is not going to be rude but out of their jealousy, but they don't, yeah, they do get jealous. I feel like this person views you, they're viewing you here as this 6 of Wands, which is like you're a popular person. That's how they're seeing you. You're popular. You are someone that people sort of gravitate to. You've got a lot going on for yourself. You're hot also. 6 of Wands and Ace of Wands, like you're hot. They feel like you are a hottie, hottie, hot, hot. OMG. Like they think you're so hot. I'm sorry, I have to keep repeating it, but yeah, I do feel like the shared energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like, again, this could be a situation where you both, first of all, I think you both feel that attraction, and it feels very heartfelt as well. Yeah, you probably both think that the other one is hot. And I think that there's a feeling here that both of you have too, that like being with this person would probably be an improvement over my previous relationships. But I feel like there are other people involved, and it could be for both of you, like maybe one or both of you is in a relationship or dating other people or attracted to other people, but it just feels like there are other people involved that maybe complicate the situation. But yeah, I think that, so these are the 2 cards that came through to represent this person, and I would say they feel a little bit intimidated sometimes if they notice you noticing someone else. They see you talking to someone else and pick up that you might have, chemistry with someone else or something. It makes them feel a little bit intimidated and kind of self-conscious. And I think, you may or may not think that there's any reason for this person to feel this way, but it kind of makes them feel specifically kind of self-conscious about their physical looks, their body. And it kind of motivates them like, oh, maybe I should get in better shape or something, like, because group 2, they're noticing other people. I feel like they might be comparing themselves to other people that they think that you are attracted to, right? Again, we're looking at their mindset. So they could be making assumptions about you being attracted to other people, which are not accurate, right? We already know this, but in any case, and maybe they're right, Okay. What else do we need to know about this connection? I feel like this is a very sweet person. I feel like this is someone who has a really, really good heart. I think they feel the same about you. I kind of feel like this person tends to choose romantic partners who treat them like dirt. Yeah, they choose people who are bad for them. Yep. They tend to choose people also who can kind of overexert their influence on this person. Okay, and why do we need to know that? Like, what do we need to know about that? I feel like your spirit guides are saying there might be a part of you that thinks, well, I would be a better option, or I would be someone better for them. Group 2 would be an improvement for them over the people that they've had in the past. But that is just the thing. They attract a lot of people who also think that. And it's weird. I don't know how to say this, and probably some of you are going to take it the wrong way, but like, I just have to say what's coming through. Like, that attitude in and of itself, why do they attract people who are so convinced, I'm going to be so much better for you than your previous girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever? There's something about this person's energy that brings that out. And why is that problematic? Why is it problematic? because it never is an improvement. It's always kind of like the same situation over and over, of this person feeling that they have to subdue their own power. They do attract, I feel like if this is a man, if you're watching this for a man who's attracted to women, they attract strong women, probably domineering women. And because they invite that energy, though, sometimes it just gets really out of balance, to the point where the woman becomes far too dominant. It's not good for either person, to be honest. It's just, it ends up being bad for both people. I don't know. It's almost like the masculine energy gets displaced in such a way that is just toxic and unhealthy. I really don't know how else to describe it, but this is the way that it's coming through from the spirit guides here. It probably is better, and for a lot of you, you probably recognize this already. Like, you know what? Live and let live. It's fine that we both find each other attractive, but I probably need to, just go out here and see what else is out here and find my own journey, That is almost the greatest gift that you can give. That is a better gift. Giving them the freedom instead of thinking, I'm going to come in and be the upgrade girlfriend. It's a better gift to this person to be like, I'm going to let you live your life, and I'm going to go live my life. So, anyways, hopefully someone needed this message. And if you watched this far, thank you so much. I hope I see you again, and vaya con Dios. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. You chose the Rose Quartz. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out if this person gets romantically jealous over you, and if they currently are or not. So let's see, first of all, give a good shuffle here. Does this person get romantically jealous over group 3? So this is the first no that I'm getting, that they don't get romantically jealous. That's not really how it comes through. I feel like, first of all, this person, they have a lot of insecurities. They don't even think that you are really paying that much attention to them. They do feel like you're more likely to be pursuing other interests and to be attracted to someone else. They don't even feel like they're in the ballpark of you even paying attention to them. They do like being around you, but they feel like it doesn't mean the same thing to you. I feel like this person is really into you. They would like to be, they would like to date you. And if they felt, and I'm not saying that you have done anything wrong to make them perceive it this way, but they're perceiving you as just being totally into some other person or focused on other things in life. We've had 2 pages reversed representing you, the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, and both of them are like faced away from their card. This person is insecure, but they do want to be a couple with you with this 4 of Wands. They would not be afraid to pursue you. They would pursue you if they thought that you were even like halfway interested. It's like they're like, you might be 2% interested in me, and that's not enough for me to take action. If you were 65% interested in me, then I would take action. I don't know, they're just not, if you are really into them, they're just not picking up on it enough for them to feel like because it's not that they're too shy or that they're too cowardly to approach you. I feel like they wouldn't want to offend you, basically, by pursuing you when you're not like even halfway paying attention. So that's just how they're viewing it. But do they get jealous? Do they get jealous? It's more like they notice that you might have something else going on romantically, and or they're just assuming it based on the vibe that you give off. Like, to them, you're giving off a vibe or an energy of, there's someone else on my mind. My mind is occupied by my thoughts of someone else. For some of you, maybe they've seen you interacting with a particular person and that has brought them to that conclusion as well. But I think there is some sort of vibe here with this High Priestess card. And also the Empress card reversed is like you come across as not being available to them somehow. And it's something to do with your energy. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, I think they do feel like you like them as a person, but they're also like, you would probably be a little bit more excited to see me if you like genuinely wanted me to pursue you. And that's what they're not getting. It's like, okay, you're kind, you're nice, you're polite to me. You seem to think I'm a nice, decent human being. But like, you're not just like so glad. You don't just glow and exude like happiness to see me. And I feel like that's kind of, yeah, the Sun and the Strength card, like that's the kind of energy that would make them feel like, all right, let me get in the ring and compete for group 3. I don't know, like what can group 3 do? If they want this person to pursue them, is there anything that they can genuinely do? I mean, I feel like your spirit guides are saying it's better just to be yourself. Like, instead of trying to like show certain feelings, just have the feelings. This person may be looking for a particular outward representation of the feelings. I feel like the feelings are definitely already there. Like the feelings that they want you to have that would lead them to pursue, those feelings are already there within you. It's just maybe your behavior isn't, you know, shining a huge spotlight on it in a way, right? Because we have the Queen of Wands reverse. Like maybe you're not like flirting and touching their arm or whatever it is that makes them feel that. But I think your guides are saying like, you just be genuine in your emotions. Don't put on some sort of false, showy display. Yeah, this person might like that, but you wouldn't. It would feel really icky and gross to you. You know, they would like it. It would make them happy for you to be doing that. And maybe it would open up some opportunity between the two of you with this Page of Cups. But this card that represents you is the Five of Cups. It's like, that is not the way to get to where you want to go, because it doesn't make you feel good to be fake like that, you know, like, if that's not natural to you, then it's just not natural to you. But just go ahead and feel your emotions. What does the future look like for these two? Are they eventually going to click and get it? I think so. I mean, I think, you know, this person is probably looking for, like I said, a very specific reaction or behavior out of you. There will be coming a point when that reaction happens spontaneously and naturally from you. And then, yes, then they'll be like, okay, I see it. All right, I see what I've been looking for. Okay, so that will happen. And I feel like this person will then start to pursue you. But it could be a little bit of a 2-step forward, 1-step back type of pursuit as well. I feel like the two of you kind of, there's couple vibes here. Like, I feel like there's definitely potential for the two of you to be, oh yeah, for sure. This is significant relationship material, but like, it feels like 2 steps forward, 1 step back in the journey to get there, even when they start pursuing you. Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting here. It's like, I would just say, I mean, it'll be a good journey with this person, but sometimes they might come across as a little bit cold. And when they are doing that, it's kind of that they're trying to create the future that they want with you. Yeah. But it will come across to you as sometimes maybe they're a little bit cold or harsh. It's giving, from Pride and Prejudice, the male protagonist, Colin Firth, Mr. Darcy, like kind of domineering a-hole energy sometimes. It's like this person, the way that they take the lead a little bit and claim you as theirs, comes across sometimes as, I don't know, there's something sort of harsh or cold about their approach. Once the two of you start kind of dating each other, there's a bit of that energy. And I don't think it's bad, because on your side, it seems almost like you like it. You know, maybe you like a Mr. Darcy type. Knight of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. I think you like it a lot, actually. But that approach is part of what is making it feel like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It is a little bit of a Pride and Prejudice, if you're familiar. Yeah. You know how that went. I mean, if you're familiar with that. In lots of romantic comedies or things like that, it's like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's enjoyable, but it's 2 step forwards, 1. I'm going to stop repeating myself, but that's just what it is. Don't think it's necessarily a negative, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's kind of what you've always been looking for. It's the courtship you've always been wanting. It's kind of the perfect courtship for you. I've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. I feel like the two of you are going to become a couple. So kind of just trust the process. Feels exciting to me, actually. Wow. I feel a lot of happiness, a happy relationship, right? Like Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy were a really happy couple, like once they kind of figured their SHIT out, right? But they had to figure it out. Aw, like this is wish fulfillment for sure. I feel like your spirit guides are saying in terms of manifesting that, like it feels like it's going to happen regardless, but like in terms of how to manifest it, it's sort of like release it. You know, the Ten of Swords is always telling us to release it. Like, you've already it's already been manifested. It hasn't happened yet, but it has already been manifested. So you can let go and just trust it, to trust the little links along the way that to happen. You have already manifested a relationship with this person, and a very happy wish fulfillment relationship. Dang. Yeah, I think they're basically like, let go of having to know what all of those steps are. You know, the 2 steps forward and the 1 step back. You don't have to know all of those details. Live in the moment, but trust that you have already manifested. That has already happened. You did it. It already happened. I mean, maybe you manifested it even before you met them, but like it's been manifested. It just hasn't occurred in the timeline as you're experiencing it yet. Wow, that is so cool. I've never delivered such a message before, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching Group 3. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.